Yeah, I agree. Something definitely is going on in this country and in our society, this westernized culture of run to the doctor and have them fix you. There's something going on that did not used to be as prevalent as it is, that we see in our culture and in our society today. You know, as a quantum healing practitioner, I can't tell you how many times I work with mostly women, sometimes men, but I work with people and I hear the same phrases coming into my office and over the phone on a daily basis. And they are these phrases. I don't know who I am anymore. I've lost myself. I feel empty inside. Some people will say, I feel like the shell. I feel like a shell of the person that I used to be. I want to reclaim who I used to be, but I don't know who that is anymore. One of the common threads that I notice as I've worked with so many people over the years, mostly women, sometimes men, is that all illness is a wandering away from who you really are. It's the farther away from your true, authentic identity or the true self that you wander, the sicker you become. And so then the remedy is to find out who you really are. Find your true soul self. Find your true soul path and your soul purpose. What are you here to give? What did you come here to contribute? And who are you anyways? Most people have no idea who that is. And I'll tell you why that is. It's because we've been drowned out by the 5 physical senses. We've been drowned out by our intellectual minds that are running amok and telling us who we are and what we need to do and what society says is best and how we should conform to society's rules and society's programming. That as we begin to do that, we lose touch. We lose connection with who we really are, where we came from, and what we came here to give, what we came here to do. We lose touch with our authentic soul. And so I have always believed that true healing happens when a person reconnects and reclaims that their own internal soul self again. You don't have to live with chronic pain, chronic anxiety, depression. You don't have to stay on prescription medications till the end of time or for the rest of your life in order to have a good, high quality form of life and have vitality and energy in your body again. You don't have to do that. You don't have to put up with this stuff, and you don't have to be a victim to your body. Your body's just talking to you. It's giving you very valid and accurate information as to what's going on inside of you that hasn't been resolved yet. And once you come into contact or awareness of what inside of you needs to be resolved, then you've just found your inner work. And once a person is willing to go inside and clean up their own messes and resolve the inner hurts and the inner conflicts and the inner stuff that's going on, bring resolution to that and bring it back into a state of peace and truth and balance, that's when healing really becomes powerful, impactful, and permanent. If you notice that you have specific pains, illnesses, chronic degeneration, or problems with your body that seem to come back over and over and over, and it never seems to go away, that's a pretty good indicator that there is something going on unresolved within your body. And the only way that's ever going to alleviate that burden from within your body is if you go in and do your inner work. You've got to do your own inner work, and nobody can do it for you. So as a quantum healing practitioner, that is exactly what I do. I help people to reconnect with that inner soul self again, so that they can reconnect with who they really are, what they came here to give, what drives them, what feeds their soul, what nourishes them, because that is what puts you into a state of spontaneous healing. Your body really is hardwired to fix its own problems. It is. And once you learn and understand how to support that mechanism of self-healing and spontaneous healing, once you understand how to support that, it's game over. You really don't need all the cutting and the maiming and the drugging that goes on that is so prevalent in our society today. And I think people are becoming more and more disenfranchised with that by the day. We're tired of being injured and maimed permanently by drugs that don't work and surgeries that don't last. And so what we offer in the realm of restorative medicine is powerful, because what we're doing is we're getting to the root of why you created your illness in the first place and what you can do about it to restore wholeness and balance and truth and peace back into your body again, so that you can live a good life, so you can have energy, so you can have health and vitality and be free from pain and be free from fatigue and be free from these diseases of affluence that really plague us in this generation and in this time today. I think that modern medicine is really going to have a run for its money in the future, because many people are, we're figuring out that we're a lot more powerful than we've ever been led to believe. We're figuring out that we can lay claim and ownership of our bodies. We have the authority to go inside and do that inner work. We're the ones who created much of this to begin with in the first place. And if once you understand that and you're willing to accept full and complete responsibility for what you've created inside of this body, then you have the power and the ability to change it. And that's empowering.